This is how they feel about the relationship, isolation. Yeah, there is somebody inside of this relationship, whether it be you or them, that is really barriered, highly barriered, very well defended. Look at this. Look at this brick wall. And look at this wall of ice. Their defense isolates them. I say there, but it could be vice versa. There is a defense that serves as a barrier to the connection. Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading for June 2021. Today we're going to do a compatibility reading, a love and relationship reading. So stay tuned. We're going to take a look at how you feel about the relationship, how they feel about the relationship, the dominant characteristics of the relationship, any challenges or conflicts that might be influencing the relationship, and the ultimate potential of the relationship. So let's sync up. I have been shuffling the cards off camera, so we should be good to go. First, let's take a look at how you are feeling about your person, the person that you're thinking about, and the relationship itself. We're going to work with the Osho Zen deck on this one. How is Gemini feeling about this relationship and about the person that they're dealing with? If this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button so that other people can see the reading. It can circulate amongst others, and also consider subscribing to my channel. I do readings for all signs each month. Ooh, these cards. Here we go. We have the Miser, Courage, the Fool, and Politics. Whoa. These are some interesting cards to get about how you, Gemini, are feeling about your relationship and about the partnership in general. There's something sneaky happening here. Like somebody is two-faced, showing two sides of themselves, or withholding an aspect of themselves, though you can probably see through that. Saying one thing, doing another. Acting as if they are one thing when they're really another. This is deceit and manipulation, withholding, being stingy, a lack of generosity. This person has a lot to give, but they withhold so much. They withhold all of it, or so much of it. It's a kind of a coping mechanism or a barrier to vulnerability. They don't want to be vulnerable, particularly where their inner riches are concerned. That's what I just heard, inner riches. They have a lot to offer, and yet they hold it so tightly, so close to their chest. There's this energy here, and I don't know if this is how you feel about the person or the partnership, the relationship in general, but there is this energy of having the courage to take a new beginning, to walk on that path, a totally new path, to take a leap of faith. You know, this daisy that is growing in this stone wall, it's the least likely place that it would be able to grow, and yet somehow it does. And when it blooms, it just radiates. It really speaks to me of confidence, of personal power, and having the courage to radiate your personal power, having the courage to show yourself and to grow despite adversity. And again, this coupled with this Fool card, how much courage does it take to take this leap of faith? Quite a bit. Let's get into it with them. How are they feeling about you? How do they perceive you? How do they perceive the relationship? This almost feels like you are desiring the courage to take a leap of faith. Maybe you would like them to take a leap of faith. This is how they feel about the relationship, isolation. Yeah, there is somebody inside of this relationship, whether it be you or them, that is really barriered, highly barriered, very well defended. Look at this. Look at this brick wall. And look at this wall of ice. Their defense isolates them. Their defense serves as a barrier to the relationship. I say there, but it could be vice versa. There is a defense that serves as a barrier to the connection. Let's pull more cards for how they feel about the relationship. You got 4, so you had a lot to say over here. Let's pull more cards for how they feel. Oh, the dream. Ooh. They feel outside of this ultimate romantic happiness that is probably something that they fantasize about, that they want for themselves. We have these 2 cards together, isolation and the dream. This is something that they feel they don't have, that they're on the outside of, that they wish that they had. It's a fantasy. They want this dream. They want this romantic fantasy, but they feel on the outside of it. Okay, let's put this deck aside. We'll work with the Gilded Tarot, and we're going to take a look at the dominant characteristics of the connection, of the relationship. Whoop, hold on. There's a card that's flipped up here. Let me turn it over. The dominant characteristics of the relationship. What are they? I mean, I feel like what's coming up for you is this politics card. I feel like for you, you feel like, we have the Empress. You feel like this might not be as sinister as the card actually makes it out to be. Look at this card, it's pretty sinister. But you do feel like there's 2 aspects, 2 sides, 2 faces, there's this duality to this person or to this relationship. It's not as it appears to be. And that could be about this person's personality, the way that they behave, the person that you're thinking of, the person that you're involved with, or it could be speaking to the relationship, the connection itself. The Empress came out for the dominant characteristics of the relationship. This is a very nurturing, healing, creative energy. Somebody's bringing this energy to this connection. The Empress nurtures something to its fullest potential. There could be a desire. This desire could serve as the foundation of this connection to nurture it to its fullest potential. Somebody may want to take care of the relationship, take care of the other person. Show me more about the dominant characteristics of the relationship, please. We have the 4 of Wands. This came up in the reverse. There's a lack of commitment, a lack of stability. Again, there's this desire to nurture this relationship, nurture this person or nurture this relationship, and yet there's this lack of stability, lack of commitment. Somebody wants to bring this relationship to its fullest potential, but there's a barrier where stability and commitment is concerned. Oh, just threw a bunch of cards down. Here we go. I wanted to ask more about the dominant characteristics. We have the 7 of Wands and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Somebody's well defended against any player type behavior. Somebody's on the defense here. We've already talked about that with the Miser and with this isolation. Look at these barriers, these shields. The wall of ice, the brick wall hiding behind, like this face is emerging through the wall of ice where the rest of this person is hidden behind. And this woman is hoarding her inner riches behind this brick wall. We have this defense. The Knight of Wands in reverse is like really just the detrimental aspects of the Knight of Wands upright, which is very flighty, very flaky, very non-committal. And we have this card of a lack of commitment, a lack of stability. Somebody's trying to protect themselves against this energy. Somebody's bringing this energy to the table. This lack of commitment. And yet there's this opposing energy of like, I want this relationship or this connection to reach its fullest potential. I want to nurture it to its fullest potential. And yet there are these obstacles. Mainly it is that obstacle of somebody is protecting themselves behind a wall, acting as if they are one thing when they are another. There's a protection, a self-protection at play here. Look at all of, okay, I'm starting to repeat myself, and I'm noticing some similarities with a different card. Look at the flower growing out of the brick wall. Look at the brick wall hiding this woman who is hoarding all of her riches. There is a feeling of, I don't want to show myself for who I truly am. Okay. Let's look at any conflicts or challenges that might be present for this connection, might be influencing the connection, and dive a little bit deeper into any challenges or conflicts that might be influencing this connection. Oh. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is a feeling of dissatisfaction with your independence, with a state of independence, dissatisfied with what is around them, what they've achieved, what, the beauty that is around them. There's a dissatisfaction, like a lack of recognition of that. In the upright, the Nine of Pentacles, this woman is the single lady, very independent. She has worked hard for all that she's created around her, and she knows how to appreciate the abundance around her. She's very satisfied. In the reverse, it's a dissatisfaction, a general malaise or dissatisfaction with this current state of affairs, inability to appreciate. Okay, so that is a conflict or a challenge that is influencing the relationship at this time. Let's learn more about any conflicts or challenges. I just saw the Ten of Swords flip up. Okay. A lack of investment. Somebody is just unwilling or not investing in this connection. A lack of investment, and that is a challenge that is influencing this connection at this time. Okay. Let's look at the potential. Look at the potential of this connection. I'm going to use the Rose Monaco Magician deck for this. Show me the potential for this connection in June. Gemini, if you'd like to dive a little bit deeper into your current situation, I am doing personal readings. You can find information for that below in the description box. Something fell here. I'm going to put it back in. Show me the potential for this connection in June for Gemini. Gemini, I also forgot to mention, if you made it this far, leave a comment below. I'm doing a drawing for a free personal reading in June. I'm taking names for the drawing from the comments. So if you're interested in a free personal reading, leave a comment. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Ooh, there we go. We got a lot for potential here. Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. See, I saw the Ten of Swords pop up. Ace of Swords. However, in this moment, it was in the reverse. Ace of Swords and a King of Pentacles. Huh. This is interesting. This is not over. In fact, there is a new beginning here inside of this current connection. Look, we have the Ace of Swords, which is the beginning of the suit. We have the Ten of Swords, which is the end of the suit. There's an ending. Doesn't feel quite over, though. It's in the reverse, and there is a new beginning. I feel like this is a continuity inside of the current connection. Some dynamic, could be like a psychological dynamic or some sort of interplay, some dynamic inside of this relationship could possibly be resolved or coming to an end in order to create a new way of thinking about something that has to do with the relationship, has to do with the connection. A new idea, a new thought, a new beginning. It says a new beginning from a previous challenge. From a conflict comes a resolution. Well, that's beautiful. If you are in conflict with your partner right now, there is a resolution on the horizon. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles, and I'm just wondering if this represents the personalities involved in this connection. Queen of Wands is very magnetic, confident, courageous. When she walks into a room, everybody takes notice. She has a huge network. She knows how to leverage her network for change. Personal power. She is sort of such a beautiful manifestation of personal power. She is the energetic archetypal witch. This could be an energy that somebody in this relationship is being summoned to step into. I feel like that is a quintessential personality or energy that somebody inside of this relationship emanates. King of Pentacles. Well, I mean, we have various cards in this reading that suggest a lack of commitment, player type ways, a defense against that type of instability, and a lack of investment. The King of Pentacles invests. That's what he does. Like, that is the point of the King of Pentacles. He takes the seed, the Ace of Pentacles, and he grows it, much like the Empress, who nurtures something to its fullest potential. I feel like the challenge here, the conflict here that has the potential to resolve, has a lot to do with a person's defense and also with a fear of committal or commitment, a fear of commitment, which is creating instability. It does feel like that you and your partner will be able to overcome that with the King of Pentacles in the potential and the Queen of Wands in the potential, along with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords upright. There is a conflict that's coming to a resolution which results in a totally new way of being or seeing or thinking. A new beginning, a conflict is resolved. We have the King and the Queen here. Two very different personality types. However, status is the same. Like, the King is meeting the Queen, which is a good thing. You are on the same level. Somebody is able to commit. The King of Pentacles creates a plan, implements and executes the plan. He is committed. The Queen of Wands says, own your power. Believe in yourself and own your power. We were talking about personal power on your side before. The Queen of Wands is all about knowing exactly who she is and emanating that confidence. These are I feel like this, if you relate to the Queen of Wands, Gemini, this is the energy that you must embody to facilitate this connection somehow, to facilitate the resolution of this conflict, to bring this relationship to its fullest potential. In the end, we have somebody who's very able to commit, even though we have signs all the way through this reading of a lack of commitment, a fear of commitment, instability, defense. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's pull a Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle card for guidance for you as you navigate this connection in June. Oh, the one flipped up right away. Ananda Light. Interesting. Ananda Light. I don't know what this card is. 25. 5 and 2 is 7. We have the 7 of Wands and we have the 7 of Pentacles here out on the table. 7 is a magical number. Cosmic consciousness. Ananda Light gently facilitates integration and releases emotional blockages standing in the way of spiritual awakening. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient and omnipresent, seeing all, knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnectedness that is cosmic consciousness. Self-understanding. You have the potential to live in a completely different dimension of consciousness. Recognize that you previously operated within a narrow band of awareness. Attune to flashes of divine light within your soul. Let feelings of separation fall away. Embrace unity. Divination. You are here to experience cosmic consciousness. Transform your goals and seek a new direction. You have exceptionally clear sight now. Stripped to the bone as the old falls away, do not despair. New light is infused. When you transform your awareness, humanity experiences a quantum shift. Wow. Okay. Let feelings of separation fall away. Recognize that you previously operated within a narrow band of awareness, attuned to flashes of divine light within your soul. I'm just getting a strong message of somebody really stepping into their personal power. And I feel like it's you, Gemini. Look at this. Potential of the relationship. I feel like the potential of this relationship depends on your ability to step into your quintessential energy, to step into your personal light and to shine in this way, to open up and trust and faith. There are a lot of cards here of separation, particularly feeling for me coming out on the part of your partner. And I bet you're feeling it too if you are connected to this person. And this card, Ananda Light, is suggesting, that you step into, attune to a higher vibration, step into your personal power, step into your quintessential energy. Let feelings of separation fall away. This is about unity. All right, Gemini, I hope that reading was helpful for you, and I'm wishing you the best in June. Take good care.